And if they want to screw over the American people, they can do this with their votes and their party.
The question Democrats have confronted since Election Day is, who actually is leading their party? Well, a new CNN poll out this morning gives us a sense of who Democrats and Democratic-leaning voters think best aligns with their party's core values.
It's really because Republicans they're very thin-skinned and they're very sensitive.
It was a terrible night.
I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah.
This is all break, right? I've lost all hope in the American people.
Our resistance will be talked about for generations.
Now he might be on the street because they want to cut Medicaid in order to give even more tax cuts to folks like Bezos and Elon Musk. Like, we need to fight for the basic dignified society that is just giving working people a fair shake. Now he might.
No, this is not true at all. This is like a complete Republican.
Nope. She's right. It's not true. She's worth over $10 million. And AOC hasn't done shit for her district. The only thing she's done is vote against deporting illegals who commit sex crimes against women and children. She's also voted to keep men in women's sports. Haven't you, Sandy? So enough with this, Republicans are saying that I'm worth $29 million. No. You're worth $10 million. And you got that way by getting money from Big Pharma and all kinds of globalists. So quit fucking lying. You're never going to be president. And if the DNC wants to pick you as their minority leader, good. Go right ahead. It's fucking embarrassing. It just continues to prove how out of touch Democrats are with the American people.
And when you look at leaders that it seems that people are supporting, you're looking at the Jasmine Crockett, who doesn't care, who's going to fight for you. You're looking at the Al Green with his cane, who's saying, my constituents need Medicaid. You're looking at that.
The pimp caveman.
You're looking at, I would say, an AOC. Her name keeps on coming up because she's out there every single day saying, and this is what we need to do. So what I want to see is I want to see somebody meet energy with energy.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
I gotta start it off with this one right here. I have to. It's a must. The Democrats have found a new leader. Oh, back to the bar. Take this heifer back to the bar. Oh man, Democrats just keep shooting themselves in the foot. Not even in the foot. It's flesh and blood everywhere. Yeah, they can't walk anymore. In a ditch. Transmission shot. Engine shot. All the tires are blown out. They are stuck in the ditch. And they have found a new leader.
She's such a genius. You know, I'm inspired by her every word.
You were in the bar. You were in a bar.
Yeah.
You were in a bar, AOC.
Well, that's
Calm
the only
down
thing
and
she
not
and
to
I
have
have
a
in
drink
common.
to serve one.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah, the Democrats have a new leader. Yeah. Drunk as hell. You know. Deranged. Out of touch. Engine shot. Transmission shot. They went into a ditch. And here's the new leader. At the bar. There it is. There it is, man. And I can't believe they really. Well, we're going to show you. I just can't believe they put this live on air, and they even put these polls and percentages up. But hey, we let them do what they do, man. Let it do what it do. This is where she needs to be. This is where she needs to be. This is where she needs to be. Yeah, but hey, the Democrats have a new leader. J.D. Vance just secured 2028. Some of them Patriots say Trump 2028. Them Patriots say Trump 2028. But J.D. Vance just secured 2028. You know, and I'm seeing the comments, and the people say, why hasn't she been investigated for the net worth of $10 million in 5 years in Congress? Yeah. Congratulations, J.D. Vance, on becoming the 48th president of the United States. Never interrupt your enemy while they're making mistakes. Why hasn't she been arrested for aiding and abetting criminals? Yeah. Treason. You know. This woman should have been made an example out of a long time ago. She should have been investigated a long time ago. She should have been thrown in handcuffs, thrown in jail, in prison a long time ago. AOC. What's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. You know, whatever time it is for you, I just hope you're having an amazing time, man. That you're having an amazing day, week, month. The 2025 is going well for you all, man. We got like a little rock star video tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is just one of those extra ones I want to put out there. You know, because it's just a disgrace, man. You know, the Democrats are done. Wouldn't want to be you know. Y'all done ran, and it's crazy. Like earlier on my feed, on my Twitter feed, and shout out to everybody that's been following me. I followed almost every last one of y'all back in the last like 3 to 5 days. I followed everybody back. You can follow me on Twitter, OkayRickk. I'm verified on there. But I've seen that they have a walkaway campaign. Let me see if I can pull it up. Walkaway campaign, man, and millions of people. Look at these videos of sharing their walkaway stories from the Democrat Party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to make a video and they'll like put me on there, you know. And there's a couple of homies and other content creators that I've seen on here that have their walkaway stories, but they done ran everybody out of there. Lifelong Democrats, liberals. They done run everybody out of there, man. You know, it's done. You know. And thank God for President Trump, the Trump administration. We done turned this big ship around. And even the fake news has to admit and put the polls out that Americans are saying that we're going in the right direction. Its approval rating is skyrocketing. Democrats just got an all-time low approval rating. You know. Hey, but they have a new leader, AOC. You know, voting against the people, not for the people. You know, then they come out and lie. You know, and now you see who's exposing the corruption. And mind you, a lot of them were a part of the corruption, did the corruption, but now you got the ones exposing it. And then they got all these other activists and these liberals. They're out there holding up signs and just burning stuff up, keying Teslas. They have Tesla derangement syndrome, Musk derangement syndrome. You know, they're not mad at who did the corruption and the corruption. They're mad at who's exposing it. Elon Musk, Trump, the orange man, the bad guy. Tell you, man, we got these activist judges. Democrat activists, Obama appointed judges trying to block everything that Trump is doing. You know, it's ridiculous, man. From securing our country for having common sense. Because common sense is back. It was a mandate, a landslide. We spoke loud and clear. Loud and clear. You know? And now they all just running everybody out the party. You know? But let's get into this, man. Let me stop all this yapping, japping, and rapping. You know, but we're going to have fun tonight, man. And I still can't believe they aired this, but hey.
Who probably couldn't even pass a basic civics test, the same woman who could barely form a coherent thought without sounding like a college sophomore, struggling through her first political science paper, and yet CNN is now telling us that AOC best represents Democratic voters. She is the future of the party. And while she's likely not going to be the next presidential candidate, although anything's possible, the headline alone tells us pretty much all we need to know about the future of the Democrats as the demographics shift where this party is headed, and it's just not good. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so just take a look at this report right over here.
The Republicans have the White House, the Senate, and the House. If they want to do this, and if they want to screw over the American people, they can do this with their votes and their party.
The question Democrats have confronted since Election Day is, who actually is leading their party? Well, a new CNN poll out this morning gives us a sense of who Democrats and Democratic-leaning voters think.
They really aired this, man. I'm telling you, I would have, if I was them, I would have not have aired this CNN. But hey, CNN, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. They should have took y'all off. We should have shut CNN down a long time ago. And I don't even know why we keep going up there and wasting time. You know, we still got Obama on the list. You know, Jasmine Crockett. But AOC's at the top, 10%. And that drunk lady with the word salad lady, she's still up there. Yeah. But didn't Jasmine Crockett say there might not be elections in around election time? There might not be, we might not have any more elections. Yeah. They keep bringing that ghetto lady up on TV. She didn't ghetto-fied Congress.
Best aligns with the party's core values. And that's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the New York Democrat and progressive firebrand who was furious at Senate Democrats for allowing the GOP spending bill to become law. Now, it all comes as a slew of potential Democratic presidential candidates are already testing the waters for 2028. Just to look at a little bit more in this poll, the question about who best reflects the core values of the Democratic Party, if you break down among age group, perhaps no surprise, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a few people who are younger than 45, 15% say that she does. That's more than Kamala Harris. And, you know, she's still
AOC.
People above 45% doing reasonably well. Now, just to be clear, there are a lot of voters who did not offer a response. 30% of voters didn't offer a name in response of who aligns with the Democratic Party's core values.
Well, yeah, because a lot of them are walking away, left the party. Got to rein everybody out of there. That's why.
The party wants, then potentially, sure. You know, her rise kind of reminds me of what happened to Republicans after Obama's election in 2008, where it was the loudest voices in the Republican Party, the Tea Party, that really gained traction at a time when the Republican Party was lost. And maybe Democrats now find themselves in a similar situation. And AOC, maybe she best represents where Democratic voters are.
Yep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has leapfrogged to the top of the list. Now, she's always been a part of that list, but generally she's been towards the bottom, and it's always been the same establishment names at the top. But I guess the Democrat establishment has totally collapsed, and now this is what they're left with. They're left with the socialist radicals, who I guess have totally co-opted the party, and now AOC is at the top. AOC represents the Democrat Party. And this right here, I'm telling you, this is absolute worst case scenario for the Democrat Party. I think it's sending a very clear message that the corporate Democrat days of Bill Clinton are dead. The moderate wing of the party, completely extinct. The establishment has lost control a long time ago, and now we're seeing the final stages of this transformation. The Democrats are officially the party of AOC, David Hogg, and Harry frickin' Sisson. The young, woke, radical leftist loonies have taken over, and I don't think there's any going back. And what's hilarious is I'm seeing some headlines, even one from CNN, trying to compare AOC's rise in the Democrat ranks to Obama's. Are you freaking kidding me? At least Obama sounded intelligent when he read off the teleprompter. I mean, say what you want about his policies, but at least the man could sell his ideas. AOC? I mean, she couldn't debate a brick wall without losing. Kamala Harris looks like frickin' Ben Shapiro next to her. This is an absolute disaster. And what it spells to me is general election doom, specifically because AOC can't pivot. She's too far gone. This woman has spent years building her brand as a socialist bartender turned activist who hates capitalism, who believes that no one is illegal, who pushed the Green New Deal, called for defunding the police.
Scam.
Oh, just defund the police and your neighborhood will turn into a suburb. Well, how exactly are they going to turn that into a general election strategy? The Democrat Party has a serious problem. In fact, they might be collapsing before our very eyes. There's an unsustainable dynamic right now with the party, and I think it's best seen in the primary process. You notice that if you want to win the nomination, you have to be woke, right? It's like a woke test, because the primary process has been hijacked by the most radical elements of the left. You have to pander to the socialist crowd. You have to say, I want to abolish ICE, defund the police, reparations now. Trans kids need hormones at 6 years old. Taxpayer-funded health care for illegal migrants and gender-affirming surgery for illegal criminals sitting in our prisons. It's an insane litmus test where you have to adhere to the woke dogma or you simply can't get past the primary. You know, this has been the dynamic of the Democrat primary process, and increasingly so over the last couple of election cycles, and now it's reaching a peak. These people, the woke radicals who control the primary process, are totally taking control of the party, and eventually, they're going to nominate somebody like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, they're really not far off. They almost got Bernie past the finish line a couple times. Well, AOC is basically Bernie Sanders in young female form. And if the woke radicals have their way, I mean, she's the perfect person, right? A far-left democratic socialist, a woman, a POC. I mean, she ticks all the frickin' woke boxes. Well, this thought process, this woke culture has taken over the party, and now this is the Democrat Party. The socialist wing, the Hamas caucus, the woke socialist squad is the future. And actually what it feels like is that the Democrats have utterly collapsed. All the moderates have ditched the party, and all that's left now are the far-left radicals. And what the far-left radicals want is a socialist revolution in the nation. And so that's going to present a very, very tough situation for the Democrats as the country, and especially the younger generation, continues to move more towards the right. Well, the Democrat primary process is moving more towards the left. And so how are the Democrats going to pivot? That's really the issue. They've already sent a message to the people that they're the party of David Hogg, they're the party of AOC. Well, if the primary continues to move in that direction and they elect far left radicals as they've been doing, again, how do you pivot in the general election? What are they going to do? Host a Who's the Wokest Wokey game show event for the primary process and then pivot in the general election? Go from tampons in the boys' bathroom to all of a sudden being a quasi-conservative moderate Democrat? It's not going to happen, and it's going to come off so incredibly disingenuous. But more so, what's likely to happen is continued infighting. You know, AOC and other candidates like her are most likely going to start making big gains during the primary process, but the corporate media and the Democrat establishment powers that be will likely do everything they did to Bernie Sanders to the next socialist candidate, and it's just going to be absolute chaos and mayhem. They're going to rig the system and install a Gavin Newsom-type politician, and it's going to further alienate people and tear the party apart. In other words, the Democrats are screwed, and AOC, the politician who's been the butt of every frickin' joke, is now likely on track to be their presidential nominee. I can't even wrap my head around it because it's been a joke for a long time that AOC is going to be the first female president, or that she's going to be the future of the Democrat Party, and mostly it's been said in jest because it's so utterly ridiculous and unbelievable because she's just so bad. I mean, how else can you say it? Just keep it in simple terms. She's just bad. She's just unintelligent, cringe, incapable, and unqualified, and now she, quote, best represents the party. We are possibly seeing a downward spiral like—
Why would they even air that, though, man? Why? Why would you air this? We know it's bad, but still, why? But hey, keep shooting yourself in the foot, stay in the ditch. You're in the ditch, y'all don't want to call nobody. Good. They do exactly keep doing what y'all doing, Democrats. Stay in the ditch. Can't go anywhere anyway. Somebody got to come pull you out. Transmission shot, motor shot. All tires had a blowout. They ain't going nowhere. And you ran off into the ditch. Drunk as hell. Hey. Yeah. There it is. There it is. JD Vance 2028. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.